Hey, welcome to Gridiron Thunder. I'm Thor, he's Kevin. We're both dads of two kids, and we both work full-time jobs. We made podcasts just so we could have time to talk about football. It's Gridiron Thunder. Yeah, let's go. And I will start the same way I started last podcast. Do you know how to ram it? Let's ram it. When you rock it, Ellen. So let's ram it today. Let's ram it.
Two songs. Two songs were hot last week, and both
Both were
died.
losers.
And the roars of cheers of the other team.
Losers.
Yeah, we got. Listen, both games were incredibly entertaining to watch.
For different
What do you want to
reasons.
start with? What do you want to start with? We should start with the Broncos game because it happened first.
Sure. Tell me your
Stidham.
thoughts.
Stidham was. He was a real one. He's like, oh shit, this guy's real. He threw. Listen, I know what happened. I watched the whole game. Listen, I know. He showed that he was a real quarterback and that he had what it took to like get the team there. However, whenever his line would collapse, he would collapse. He didn't show anything that the quarterbacks we've been seeing at this level show when that type of thing happens, and it was pretty sloppy from there. However, I didn't think all was lost. I was like, they can survive this. They're a real team. They have a real defense. They have a lot of great players. We don't need Stidham to carry the team. Then it went from a green field to a white field in like 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, that's the true story, I think.
And everybody
Defense
started playing
and-
like shit, but Stidham lost all production. Like any chance he had of production just completely fell apart at that point. It was just too much of a variable for him to like overcome it. And then yeah, it was literally like a 2-point game or something, a 3-point game.
Yeah. So the only reason I have a little bit of knowledge about this specific situation in the snow when it comes to quarterbacks is because the Rams were knocked out by the Eagles last year in a snow game, a heavier snow game than this one. Not the way that it turned. That's definitely unique for this game. However, there were a lot of post-game interviews and a lot of analysis right after where snow is a lot better for quarterbacks than rain, for example.
Right.
And
That makes sense.
snow doesn't really impact how you throw the ball.
But it impacts your visibility.
It
Like you can't
impacts
see.
yes, it impacts how receivers run routes or
Yeah.
defenders play routes. However, in that game, Jalen Hurts and Stafford were fine. But we go to this game. I put less of it on Drake May because they were wearing full white. However, there's a slight,
That's a good point.
part of it for Stidham, which Stidham did. I wouldn't say he outplayed Drake May. Drake May's rushing really saved the game for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Drake May did what Stidham wasn't seeming like he was able. Drake May was able to think on his feet and just like adjust. He kind of said "fuck it" to the game plan and like did what needed to be done to like win at that moment. Which those are the real ones. Those are the ones who can like stay in the game for a long time. Stidham was he was kind of trying to do what we said he should have done last week, which was he played really strong in the beginning, trying to take advantage of the fact that they didn't kind of know his style quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
And they got like that huge fucking bomb that he threw like right at the start of the game. It was like
when the game first started, I was like, all right, all those people were saying Stidham can play. Like, here it is.
Well, but I said it last week. I was like, once the Patriots see it a couple times, they're going to adjust very quickly, and then it's God knows what Stidham's going to do, and that's what happened. And then plus the snow, he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, he did. He got that early one, but he didn't do like enough of it fast enough. Long story. And then I guess the snow really just kind of put the hammer in it.
It really did. And when you look at the box score, I think it's funny because, hey, Stidham had 133 yards, a touchdown, and an interception, which is not a good game. It's a bad game for any quarterback. However, Drake May only completed 10 passes and had 86 yards. But he also had 10 carries for 65 yards, was their second leading rusher, and the touchdown with a 28-yard run.
And again, he wasn't playing. He was playing on it with an all white uniform and a really white field, like visibility. Even though he
Third
could
quarter and
probably,
fourth quarter were crazy. One of my favorite things from this season that I will remember is that transition graphic. Did you
yeah,
see that? Where
yeah.
it's just like, hey, here's the first quarter.
The announcers kept
Here's
bringing it up.
this.
Yeah,
Here's the second quarter. Here's third quarter. Here's fourth quarter.
yeah.
And I mean, that was excellent. It
It
was,
was
it
funny,
was,
dude.
yeah. Heck, there's so many more domes that are getting built. And in a place like LA, it doesn't matter. But apparently the Bills' new stadium is going to be a dome. Like, no. Snow in January for football is football, you know?
I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you, because yeah, I kind of agree with you. It's like, yeah, you're supposed to play in the elements. Football used to be people played outside, no stadium, just a
Mm-hmm.
pitch.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So it's part of the game for weather to be involved, right? So to put in the dome is kind of like cheating a little bit, saying like, no, we're indoor football league.
Yeah.
What is this, arena
The,
football?
the only, I mean, you talk to NFL owners and they're like, ooh, arena football. They score a lot of points. That's good. It's good for money. I like money.
Arena Vegas had an arena football team for like 6 months. It did not make any money. they,
Spokane, yeah, the
they went under
Spokane
really
used
fast.
to have the Shock, the Spokane Shock.
I
For
liked
one of
arena
my,
football. I
I
went
mean,
to
it
see
was
a few
fun.
games. I
Yeah,
liked it.
I mean, it saved Kurt Warner's career. So
Oh yeah, good point. Didn't they make a movie about that?
they they did make a Kurt Warner movie.
Let's see
I'm
it yet.
forgetting his name. He used to be Chuck. If you ever remember that movie, the Geek Squad guy who becomes a secret agent. It's a
No,
good show.
I
It's a
haven't
fun
watched.
watch. It's
I haven't
called
watched
Chuck.
anything.
It's called Chuck. It's great. And
Oh wait,
then
is that
he
a
was
Adam Sandler movie?
no,
Okay, no,
no,
I haven't seen it.
no. And then he was also Shazam. Shazam.
I saw the commercials for Shazam. Have not seen it.
Yeah. Uh, and I mean, you would recognize this guy. I mean, it's a fun watch. But yes, anyways, he was Kurt Warner, American Underdog. God, it came out in 2021. Maybe we need him to make another Rams movie, Zachary Levi, because we won the Super Bowl in 2021. So correlation, causation.
Listen, all I'm saying is that
What are we talking about?
to bring it back to football, yes, Drake May probably had decent grip of the ball and all that
It
type
was
of stuff.
sloppy. He's had his sloppy playoffs, man.
But his
He's had sloppy.
visibility was truly bad. And I think the fact that he only had 85 yards with 10 throws shows his intelligence because he was not trying to make throws that he couldn't see. He was trying to make throws that he could identify, which were up close,
Mhm.
shotgun plays, not the deep. And it was the smart move, man, because like no kicks were made that game, hardly.
I
Not in
mean,
the second half. In the first half, yes. Um, and
I
because
mean,
I saw you, the ball would go up in the air, it would like kind of stop and then just start going the other way. Like it was not the kicker's fault. No one can blame the kicker, dude. That was just insane weather to be putting balls high in the air. Maybe you could say the kicker should
it's
have done the I forget the name of that technique where they do like the really
the
low
low
kick.
ball. Yeah.
Yeah, to try to fight against the wind resistance, but still, it's
I mean, there's not much you can do. Yeah, it's the defense has played well, and the Patriots defense is on a really, really, really good run.
I've never seen this ball in my
They
life. All right, I'm back to the
they
show.
here we talk about Chuck. It's like you talking about Cooper Rush. It's like it's an obscure like comedy from 15 years ago, 20 years ago, and it's I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to root for the Patriots so bad, but I just see so many holes. Their defense has played so well. However, they played the Chargers with no O line and honestly no receivers. And who knows? They got a new offensive coordinator. So then they played CJ Stroud, who was giving the game to them. And now they played Jarrett Stidham. Now, I don't know. I want to believe so bad.
No, but hold on. It's not like no. I think that's a. I don't think the Patriots are going to win, but him struggling against Stidham is not the real story. Stidham had nothing to do with what the defense was doing. He was struggling against the Broncos defense, which was a legitimate defense that
I'm
everybody
talking
knew.
about the Patriots defense. The Patriots defense is on like a crazy good playoff run. Crazy good. But again, they've gone against the Chargers O-line, playoff Herbert, playoff CJ Stroud, and now Jared Stidham. So how much can
You're
you really
saying they're not
believe?
strong enough. Yeah, okay.
How much can you really believe that the Patriots defense is elite? They've been acting like it, however.
Well, I mean, let's before we talk about the Super Bowl, let's switch over to the Seahawks game
Yeah, sure.
versus the Rams because
Do you know how to rabbit? Yeah.
I mean, that was an elite game. Like that's an elite game. Both that was the real Super Bowl.
I mean,
That
yes.
was the Super Bowl. We saw the
Everybody
Super
was
Bowl
saying
early.
it. Everybody was saying it, and it did, I think, in my opinion, live up to the hype. And if not for a muff punt, I think, the Rams
Dude.
win.
No, the Rams would have literally would have won. That was a catastrophic error.
Or maybe
By
if
the return.
Puka Nakua's booty cheek got him
No.
out of bounds instead of landing in bounds with
Yeah,
5
but
seconds.
that was already after the major error. Like they wouldn't have been in that situation at all if that like literal
The Rams had
unforeseen,
major errors
not as bad as that
quite a
kick
few
return.
times. Quite a few
No,
times in that
every
game, besides just that one.
every game you're gonna have errors. What I'm talking about
Well,
is a
the Hawks did.
catastrophic,
I don't
a
think the Hawks
catas.
did, really.
Well, they were pretty fucking elite. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
Yeah,
mean, before we
they
walked
played a
into this
perfect game.
game, I said, "Hey,
Yeah.
listen, you're going against a Dark Souls boss. Doesn't mean you can't win. It just means you have to be perfect. That's all it is.
Mhm.
When you play Dark Souls, you just can't fuck up, and you win. You just don't fuck up. Easier said than done, but that is the trick to it. The Rams were doing so fucking good the whole time. They were not like yes, basic errors, miscatches, maybe not the right pass route thrown. There were some missed
Mhm.
opportunities that he could have gone deeper. I get it. That's any football game you'll ever watch. That kick return was a special moment you don't see often because it was such a fuck up.
I feel so bad for Xavier Smith, man. I mean, you could see it in the first one. He fumbled the first kick return too, which
Oh, really? I must have missed that part.
yeah, because it hit him in the chest and then it fell to the ground and then he just fell on it. Which honestly, if I'm McVay, I'm just gonna throw in Kyron Williams, who is our backup returner, to essentially just call fair catches and catch the ball, which he's good at. But yeah, his second one, which is famous, and I've had that image burned into my brain from Seahawks fans on Reddit.
It's hurt me. It's hurt. It's hurt.
Yeah, it's just brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. And I mean, that's his job. Like, if you can't catch a punt there when that's your main function, like, most likely you're gone from the team. And then any team where that could be your main function, they're going to say, well, if we do get to a high pressure situation, we wouldn't want you.
Oh,
So most likely he ended his own career.
oh
with
my
that.
God.
Yeah. It's part of the game. It's brutal.
A victim of your own success because you wouldn't have gotten this far if you weren't good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been great all year.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, God damn it, dude. Like you do so good. And then you got yourself out of a job because you put yourself in such a high pressure visibility.
Here's something I don't hear people talking about. People have been talking about Rams special teams. It's bad. It's been bad all year. And the Packers head coach Mike LaFleur. Well, God, I can't believe I'm forgetting his first name. LaFleur, and then Kyle Shanahan. So they're all kind of the same philosophy when it comes to coaching, their play calling, etc. McVay's special teams unit for the last 5 years is 32nd overall. LaFleur's is 31st, and Shanahan's is 30th.
Wow. What does this mean?
Correlation, whatever. But like I said, everybody's been talking about how terrible the special teams are. Yes, it's true. It cost us games. It cost us the 1 seed, etc.
Cost the Super Bowl.
It cost us Super Bowl. And what's funny is I think about McVay's first year, which is what people aren't really talking about. The Rams had a punt returner in Pharaoh Cooper. Great. He made the Pro Bowl as a returner. We played the Falcons in the wild card round. The Falcons that would go on to lose to the Patriots, the very famous 28-3.
Yeah, I was still watching that year.
Pharaoh Cooper fumbled and lost 2 punt returns in that game.
Like lost possession?
Like what happened in the Seahawks game.
Oh, shit. Okay.
We would have won that game. And that was 2017, nearly a decade later, and McVay loses in the exact same way in the playoffs. And Pharaoh Cooper was gone. Again, he was a Pro Bowler. He was one of the best in the league at doing it. And it was the wild card round. It wasn't like, the championship.
That's insane, dude.
Pharaoh Cooper, man. I liked Pharaoh Cooper a lot. But it is what it is.
It is what it is, I guess. Yeah, it's hard to defend it because it is such a it's a specialized role. So when you're a specialist, you really get just like the kickers scenario, I guess. Go back to that conversation. You don't get a lot of room.
Kickers this year. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Well, yeah, I mean that's honestly what did it because the Rams had it. The Rams were doing the thing.
Stafford is the first QB in playoff history to throw for over 350 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions, and to lose.
Hey, at least you're in history books, Stafford. That's all you want, right?
Yay! No, I mean he balled out. I think there were some missed opportunities, but that's where it broke down. I think the Hawks were efficient.
Actually, there's a point I forgot to make. There's one point that I forgot to make because I was having these thoughts like on the game because I was like, oh my god, Rams would have won it if that catastrophic mistake didn't happen. But then I reminded myself just now, actually, that's not true. Because let's pretend that the catastrophic mistake didn't happen. Mm-hmm. The Rams only got one of their touchdowns because they were 3, and then they were on their 4th down. They were about to kick the ball. I forgot what player it was on the Seahawks, but he started bad-mouthing the sidelines, and then they reset the Rams to 1st down, and then they scored a touchdown right after.
Yeah.
First of all, didn't know that was a thing in football that you could get like that much.
Dude, the Rams.
I know you could get fined. I knew you could get fined for that type of shit. Like they were gonna fine you. I didn't realize they would affect
this year.
I didn't realize they would affect the play of the game. To me, that was insane. I was like, that's going too far. You're fucking with the penalty. That's
a 15-yard penalty. So
that's new this year. They only did that this year.
They've been cracking down on it this year. I think it's been around for a couple years now. Yeah, I think it started Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl. He literally set a peace sign to a Tampa Bay Bucks player as he was scoring. And that's kind of what kicked it off, if I recall correctly. But anyways, dude, earlier this year,
Madden video games. I remember doing that shit growing up in Madden 08 and shit. How are you gonna get mad about that when you raise generational football players with Madden?
I don't care for it. I benefited from it in that game. I still don't care for it.
You don't care for taunting, or you don't care for the rule?
The taunting penalty.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, okay.
And earlier this year, during the Eagles game, where the Rams were up 26-3 and they end up losing, mainly because of special teams. However, Puka Nacua caught a catch. He stood up, did his flex, which he always does, and there was a DB 10 yards in front of him. And the ref was flag, taunting, you flexed at him. And he was like, I was just flexing. He just happened to be 10 yards ahead of me. Oh my God, it was infuriating. And you could see it on the Seahawks sideline because that was, leading up to oh shit, the momentum's with the Rams. The Rams had that really long drive. After that, it kept cutting back to the argument, the Seahawks players on the sidelines arguing with each other. It was a vibe shift. The Rams were not able to capitalize.
No, they were. They did capitalize
on that drive. I meant afterwards, because then the Seahawks had a 3-and-out, and then
but that's
the
what
Rams
I'm saying.
had that really long drive where they weren't able to actually score. Yeah,
right. And the Rams would have won it all if it wasn't for the catastrophic failure that happened after that. But if they didn't get a taunting 1st down, they never would have scored that touchdown. The momentum would have been with them. They would have lost the game regardless, is what I'm trying to say. The Rams would have always lost this game. The refs were interfering. They were losing to the Seahawks when that happened. It was a game shifter. It was going to put the
Yeah,
game
so
Rams into the Super Bowl that one
I'll
moment,
agree with you.
and then
I think
the Rams fudged it with that kick
they,
return. So they gave the
yeah,
gift back, but that gift was
kick return
given.
was kind of
The,
early though. It
the
was before
return
the taunting, the mistake you're talking about. It was
was
before.
it?
Yep.
Was it? I
Hmm.
remember it differently. I'm going to fact
It
check
was
you
pretty
later.
early. No, it was pretty early.
Anyway, my point is that had a huge fucking deal. The
Hmm.
Rams were losing that whole game. The refs had to step in to make it close.
I I agree with you in the sense that the
I'm
Seahawks are a better roster and
I'm I'm
everything's equal
I'm
than they
saying all
will.
of this. I'm saying all of this to preface the Super Bowl on how fucked the Patriots are.
Yeah,
And I wish Zeus was here to hear this because I really wanted to dig in
our
on this
friends.
point with him. Our
Yeah,
friend Zeus. Yeah, he was supposed to be here
he's a
today.
Patriots fan.
I really wanted to like dig in, like, yeah, the Patriots are fucked for these
He was
reasons.
actually at the 2015 AFC Championship between Brady and Manning for the Broncos and Patriots.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Um, let's give flowers to the Seahawks.
They're
Sam
actually good.
Darnold.
They're actually good. They're
I
fucking
mean,
the real deal.
I think we're way past that point.
I know. It's
I
just
don't
it really was hammered home fighting such a good team like the Rams. I was like,
I
fuck.
I I was surrounded by Seahawks fans watching that game, and uh, I they're not one of the best teams of all time. They're not.
No, I wouldn't go
They're
that
not
far.
like they're not the Legion of Boom, you know, which a lot of my Seahawks friends are like, dude, they're the goats. No, I think the Legion of Boom
They're,
team would crush these people.
they're dominant in the season. That's
Yeah,
what
they're
people are
dominant in
looking
the
at.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they dominate next year too, then the dark side nickname is going to catch on. Um, Sam Darnold, he did it. You know, I kept waiting. I was like, one mistake, one pick, just one turnover, one fumble, and that would have flipped everything. But no, 346 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interception. Crushed.
No, he was a
Great.
pro. And he
Hmm.
wasn't operating in like no pressure zones or anything. Like he was fighting for everything. He was scrambling. Like he was
Yeah.
because the Rams were good. Like again, it was like a legit
Mm.
test.
So we lost because of our special teams. However, we also lost because of our secondary. We had reclamation projects and old DBs, and our secondary was bad going into this year, and it's 100% one of the reasons we lost. The Patriots do have much, much better DBs than the Rams. The Rams have a better D line, but that's one of the. I mean, but then we start going into the tail of the tape between each team. Okay, so I'll give you a position, and then you tell me who's better, the Patriots or Seahawks.
Okay.
So start QB.
Seahawks. I'm not a Drake May fan.
What the? Oh my God.
I'm not.
Okay. We started it and immediately. It's Drake May, the MVP runner-up. What are you talking about? What are you talking
No.
about?
He's the poster boy. He's not the real one, dude. The Seahawks have it, man. I saw both those games. I studied it very closely.
Okay, so the answer is Drake May, running back.
That's tougher. I'm still gonna go Seahawks.
Yes, that's fine. Kenneth Walker compared to Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson. Yeah, I like Travion a lot, but it's Kenneth Walker right now. Wide receiver.
Seahawks.
It's Jackson Smith and Jigba, arguably one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Just like Puka Nakua, who had 165 yards. My God, dude. He had like nearly 500 yards against the Seahawks this year. It's absurd. Offensive line.
I'm gonna go Patriots.
Sorry. Talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was impressed by them.
Will Campbell has been a issue. He's a rookie left tackle for the Patriots. He's been an issue. They've had some issues. Seahawks have also had issues, just not quite as much. Seahawks, I would also lean towards for tight end. So then you go to the defense, and I'm just gonna, instead of D line, linebacker, safety, secondary, just who has a better defense?
Seahawks.
It's the Hawks in every single category. So the only place the Patriots have a chance is QB.
And I disagree so hard. You're just furthering my point that they're fucked, bro. They're fucked. It's going to be a blowout this Super Bowl, unfortunately. And I hate when Super Bowls are blowouts. I really wanted the Super Bowl to be a little bit different this year.
The worst Super Bowl I ever watched was Hawks Broncos when it was like 48-3 or whatever.
Oh my god, yeah, that was
terrible. Yeah, it turns around.
So boring. Yeah, so boring.
Seattle fans are like, yeah, greatest Super Bowl of all time. Sure, good for you.
No one likes that shit. No one likes it.
But however, you're a dad. Do you have kids who have watched Monsters University?
I think Desmond got scared of it when she showed him Monsters Inc. or something.
Nice.
I wasn't there. I think they've seen it, like not anyways. But I've seen it.
Basic plot points is they're part of like the loser fraternity.
And I've seen it.
Fraternity games. Yeah. And they're going up against the like super hoity-toity popular frat house.
Yeah, it's Animal House for kids.
Yeah. And the super hoity-toity guys are like, when you lose, nobody will even remember you. And that's totally the Hawks talking to the Patriots. And they look up and they're just like, yeah, but if you lose, nobody will ever let you forget it.
Yeah.
And it's 100% the Patriots talking to the Hawks. So
I mean, that is the only real pressure on the Hawks right now, is that.
Yeah. And what does worry me a little bit is the defense turning on each other when Reek Woolen did have that. Because one of the ways that the Patriots could win is if this Hawks players turn against themselves or start blaming each other.
Yeah.
What I would have liked to see was that just, they didn't have that like slip of discipline. Like next play is what matters. Next play is what matters. Doesn't matter what just happened. Next play is what matters.
Yeah.
For them to kind of focus on that in such a dire moment, that's like a crack, And then you also have the Patriots on the other side where it's like everybody says we've just been, playing tomato cans all year, which they have. And then they got blown out by the Raiders, which is just still the funniest thing of this season. But I mean, that's their chance, man. And we're talking about it, but like, we'll talk about it more next week, as more things come out and they're doing their press interviews.
What games are there to watch?
0. It's the Pro Bowl. Oh, you want to start talking about news?
There is no Pro Bowl anymore, right?
There is.
Oh, there is a Pro Bowl?
You want to start talking about news, my man?
What's the news?
So
I don't know news. I just watch the games. That's all I'm here for.
Yeah. So with all the players who they just say, no, I don't want to go to the Pro Bowl because it has lost a lot of meaning. Why would you play in an extra game? It's not in Hawaii anymore. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure where it is this year.
What did they change about it that makes people not care about it anymore?
It's a lot of like rules and they're like people don't want to risk injury anymore. And it's just back in the day, people were okay with risking injury. They were like still playing hard. Every single year, it's just kind of like people tried less and less. People like kept running slower and slower. It's just like, we don't want to get hurt.
It's a training game.
Yeah. So with how many people have backed out of the AFC, and for example, like Drake May is a Pro Bowl QB, so he's not going to be at the Pro Bowl. So they need the replacements. Who do you think was named as an AFC Pro Bowl QB?
AFC Pro Bowl QB. That's not Drake May.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen.
Nah.
Right.
I mean, he is, but to fill out, you need 3 Pro Bowl QBs.
So Josh Allen, not that guy because he's hurt.
It's very funny. This is a big headline because of how funny it is.
Is it Shedeur Sanders? No, he's not in.
They're fucking Sanders.
No fucking way. He hardly played.
Hey, Hey,
He played
he
well.
is the first rookie QB for the Browns to ever make the Pro Bowl. The top comment I saw when that was announced was "shut it down." Which, yeah, yeah,
Reddit still got it.
they're right. It's great.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, man. Shador Sanders, man, he's a Pro Bowl QB. To go with that news, you know who was eligible for the Hall of Fame this year?
Who? Ray
Bill
Lewis?
Belichick.
Bill Belichick.
Undisputed. When you retire, you have to wait 5 years, and then you're eligible for the Hall of Fame.
I
When
guess he
it's your
did win a
first
lot of Super
year,
Bowls.
he's undeniably the greatest coach of all time.
But he got caught cheating a ton.
Well, even if you remove all those years, he's still the greatest coach of all time. Like, he got caught cheating like twice.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying, oh, this guy had a 20-year
Like,
career and he only cheated twice because that's when we caught him. Come on, bro. You ever watched like a K-drama before?
I've watched his defense play. And so has everybody else for 20 plus years. He was successful because Tom Brady carried the offense.
His defense was always so good, almost like they just knew what the playbook was and they could read the minds of the offensive line.
I'm not here to debate this. You'll love this news, though. You'll love it. So, being a first ballot Hall of Famer means something. Like when Tom Brady's eligible to go into the Hall of Fame, he's going to be first ballot Hall of Famer.
Right. Well,
so this is. Oh, same team, same exact team. But then again, the cheating doesn't matter. So when it's your first, when you're eligible, there are cut downs essentially. So there's a bunch of Hall of Fame voters who are like, analysts or like team executives, etc. There's cut downs, and then it's like, oh, here's the Hall of Fame finalists, and then 5 people get picked every single year to go into the Hall of Fame.
5.
Yep. So for the initial cut downs, Belichick didn't make it.
But are they like doing like 5 coaches or just 5 people in general? Like 5 anybody. 5 anybody.
I think it's 5 people and then 1 like coach or executive per year.
Damn. So who's gonna win it, or who took his coaching spot?
Nope. That's not the conversation. Everybody's like, "What do you mean? If Bill Belichick isn't a first ballot Hall of Famer, nobody is." It's literally the same level as Tom Brady not making it when he's eligible to go into the Hall of Fame.
So like, again, my experience on this topic is like FIFA related, but I feel like it's all kind of the same.
Terrible.
Where Hall of Fame stuff can be very political. You know what I mean?
That's
it's not so like stat oriented. Like you said, there was analysts a part of it, but it's like, okay, how rich are those analysts? Because it's usually people with like stake and money, and like it's usually not like a merit based. There's some people in FIFA that are undeniable. Like Maradona is this old football player.
Belichick's undeniable.
I know.
Yeah.
But like, is he like Maradona level? Because again, Maradona was like such an amazing football player, and he was doing cocaine and he had a bunch of scandals, but they couldn't deny him when he died and stuff. They're like Hall of Famer, whatever, forever for life. Like no one's gonna say anything.
That's Belichick though.
Okay.
Yes, he's that level.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Then I don't get it. Then what the fuck the problem?
Yeah. No, it's bad. It's like really bad. And apparently there were 10 people who like didn't vote for him, and out of the pool, that was enough to not like have him make even the first cut.
Damn, man.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame had to release a statement. Per the statement, it is determined voting members quotes violated the selection process bylaws, and that action will be taken, including removal of members of the selection committee.
So they're saying people are so salty they broke the rules not to get him in the ballot. Damn. Well, I was about to say that. I was like, I bet someone was so salty. They're like, I'm waiting for this motherfucker to die before he goes into the Hall of Fame. Like, I don't want him to live and see it.
Each year,
that's some petty shit that people do, man.
Each year, the hall reviews the selection process and the composition of the 50-person selection committee. If it is determined that any members violated the selection process bylaws, they understand action will be taken. That could include the possibility that such selectors would not remain a member of the committee. ESPN, citing several sources who spoke with the coach this past weekend, reported that Belichick was puzzled and disappointed by the results of the vote. Yeah, you
Well,
think?
it's always next year, champ.
Patrick Mahomes said insane on Twitter. Don't even understand how this could be possible.
Eh.
Brady, when asked, I just think that, to me, I don't understand it.
Tom Brady talks so funny, dude.
He does talk weird. He's a lot better at his job now, but man,
I think it's because he's been a celebrity for like so long that he's so used to being like so guarded.
Yeah.
Well, he has to be like guarded in the way he speaks. He's like a president. Like presidents talk fun. Besides Trump, Trump's not the best example, but like every other president, like kind of talks kind of like gated and like they pause a lot and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how Brady talks. He has that like politician style of speaking, so he ends up sounding like that Hillary Clinton Pokemon go to the polls meme and shit. Like it's just like he comes up,
go to the polls.
Just like high cheese value is like what I'm trying to say.
Man, yeah, it's funny, man.
Anyway, I didn't know about that Hall of Fame drama. I don't care a ton, but that's funny.
It's funny.
The pettiness goes deep.
I like it. And then some other drama was Sean Payton said that Bo Nix's injury is from a symptom of his where he is prone to injuries like this.
What did Bo Nix hurt again?
His ankle broke his ankle.
Symptom of
and
what?
So like he was saying like there's something with him. No, there's something with him where he's like more prone to broken bones.
What?
Bo Nix has come out and said, no, it's a typical bone break and I'll be back in 4 to 6 weeks. Like, what, Sean Payton? What are you talking about?
Sean Payton's his coach, right? Like,
yeah. It's his head coach. Arguably one of the greatest head coaches of all time.
No, he's good. He's good. He's good.
With the Saints, Drew Brees is head coach.
Yeah. No, he's really good. I don't know. Maybe he's getting old. I don't know. Maybe he's just shit talking him in like his way. Maybe that's how he shit talk his players.
I mean, they just lost. They just lost the AFC Championship, so I don't know. Maybe his words got, discombobulated. But
maybe people with important positions shouldn't have access to Twitter on a whim. Maybe they should have to go through a committee. And like
that was in a press conference, dude. That he said that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, those are
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame anybody.
Yeah, let's see. Mike McDaniel is officially the offensive coordinator for the Chargers.
I saw this.
We were talking about that. I like it.
It's gonna have a good time. It's a good scrappy team for him.
Yeah, Chargers gonna charger. I bought into you this year, which you made it to the playoffs. Maybe if you had it fine. It did fine.
They did better than they should have done.
No. Because if they had no line, I think they would have won a playoff game.
Well, that's insane. And they didn't, but they still did pretty well. So it's like, I give them, I'll give them a tip of the hat.
I'll give you that. What I think is funny, another thing I don't get, man. So Mike McCarthy, right? You know who he is?
Mike McCarthy.
He was. It's funny being a Cowboys fan. So he was head coach of the Packers. He won a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers. And then he was just like a perennial winner, but never like got over the hump again. And then he went to the Cowboys and he was their head coach, right? Cowboys let him go. They're moving on. That was last year. So Mike Tomlin, he wins the Super Bowl with the Steelers. Perennial winner, could never get over the hump. Steelers walk away. Steelers hire Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy and Mike Tomlin, they have like the exact same record over their like 20-year careers. Like the same winning percentages. They both have one Super Bowl ring. They played each other in the Super Bowl. Why? Man, I don't know. I don't get it.
I'm going to cover my mouth so I can't be recorded later. Corruption.
What's even funnier is Mike McCarthy's replacing Mike Tomlin as the head coach of the Steelers. Guess who Mike McCarthy won a Super Bowl with? With the Packers.
Oh.
Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers is currently the quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Is he going to stay? He's not retiring?
He's going to question it the entire offseason so that everybody talks about him. And then he'll announce it like right before the season starts. He'll do like a darkness retreat for a week, and then he'll come back and say, I'm still thinking. And then ESPN will talk for another week about it. And then he says, and we're like, well, what did that mean though?
You're just going Joe Rogan, spill it all.
That's what Rodgers has done the last 5 years, man. He just wants the entire offseason cycle to be like, whoa, what's Aaron Rodgers gonna do?
Well, I think he's done, dude. Like that last game, like he was like
done. He looked done.
It's just, it's a long season, dude. He's making jokes saying like, oh, I can't, like, I'm yelling at my teammates not to like give me a high five on the back too hard. I'm gonna fucking break in half. It's like, dude.
Yeah. Let's see. Other news. The Bills
I want to get to some gridiron news. We got some shit to talk about.
The Bills are promoting their offensive coordinator Joe Brady to replace Sean McDermott. The Giants head coach Brian Daboll is going to go to the Titans as an offensive coordinator. Trump says he's not going to the Super Bowl because he doesn't like Green Day or Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny?
Mm-hmm.
He's coming? I thought he was not going to come, dude.
For the Super Bowl halftime show? Yeah, he's performing.
He at the start of the last year, he said he wasn't going to tour in the United States at all because of Mr. Trumpy.
Now he's making him not show up to the Super Bowl. So
that's awesome. Yeah, fuck.
I mean, yeah.
Dude. I'm so mad when Trump showed up to Grand Sumo fucking 5 years ago. I was like, no,
trash.
Leave Papa alone.
Yeah, and the Browns are weird, man. So the Browns are hiring ex-Ravens offensive coordinator Todd Monken as their head coach.
Ex-Ravens offensive coordinator? Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Todd Monken is the head coach of the Browns now. Jim Schwartz, who has been a very good defensive coordinator for the Browns defense had cheers, dog. Cheers. The Browns defense, I don't know if you've heard about this, has been very good. Even with them being trash. When Jim Schwartz heard the news, reports say he was visibly upset and he left the building and he was offering goodbyes.
I don't understand. Say that again. What happened?
So Jim Schwartz is the defensive coordinator for the Browns.
Okay.
The Browns hire Todd Monken as head coach.
Right.
When the defensive coordinator hears this news, Jim Schwartz, he is visibly upset and he leaves the building while saying goodbyes to people.
So he quit?
He's gone. I mean, people who do that typically don't stick around. Nothing's official yet, but it's just like, what? Browns.
But what happened? I don't understand why.
Well, either he doesn't like that choice at all, or he thought maybe he would be the head coach. People are leaning more towards this, the like, what are you doing? Like Browns, Todd Monken's a terrible option for a head coach. However, the Browns are really scraping the bottom of the barrel compared to all the other teams who have already hired their head coaches. They couldn't even get Mike
Yeah, I was about to say. I was just about to say that. I was like, he denied it. He's like, I'll go anywhere but the Browns.
Coordinator. He could have absolutely had this job, man.
I kind of wanted him to take it, to be honest with you, because it would have been fun to have Shedeur Sanders with him.
Maybe. I don't know.
It would have been fun to see him with a real quarterback, someone that he could like lean on more than fucking.
Tua's way better of a prospect than Shedeur. Way
Not
better
not in
arm talent, way
2026. Not
better
in 2026,
decision
bro.
making.
No.
Give me Tua over Shador, 100%. You are
Who's in the Pro
smoking
Bowl?
crack.
Who's in the Pro Bowl, sir? Shut it
And this
down.
is why, shut it down. We can't have these conversations. Shut it down.
Oh fuck.
All right.
I think it's a better. I watched them both play this year in 2026 season. I think it's a different story, but we'll see.
Okay. Now you want to talk about Gridiron news.
Well, I just want to talk about. I'm in a bad situation because I lost.
You are in a bad situation. LOL. You chose the Broncos to win last week, and with our gridiron guarantees, the points go up every single playoff week. And it was worth 4 points last week. So
Fuck.
4 points for a loss, that puts you to 7-9. 7-9. And I was 8-4 because I've been crushing the playoffs. I picked the Hawks. I would have been happy if I didn't get that right. That puts me up to 12, which with the Super Bowl, it would be worth 5. And we can talk about this next week. We can make our pick next week. However, I'm offering to bump it to 6.
Well, we need a tiebreaker, unless you want to do something else as the tiebreaker. If I win, basically.
Well,
Because
no. That's because if we did tiebreaker, typically it would just be how many losses you have. But I don't want to do that. I'm willing to bump it up to just 6 points for the Super Bowl, because then if you win, you win, and if I win, I lose. Yeah. I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
F it.
It's probably not going to matter because are you picking
well, you
the
get to pick first.
Oh.
Because you're losing. So you get to pick first.
Shit.
Rubber band mechanic.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Are you really going to pick the Patriots if you had the first
100%.
choice? If you had the first choice, you pick the Patriots?
No.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm telling you.
But that's the game, is the loser picks first. And that's the advantage that they have. Like last week, I picked...
you picked first.
No, I didn't pick first. You picked first, which I thought was crazy that you picked the Broncos. I was like the Hawks. I thought
I was fresh off a Uma Bronco song, bro. I had to do it.
Broncos country. That's right.
Listen, all season I've followed weird vibes like that and I've been right. Like that Miami or that fucking Barcelona game or whatever the fuck it was.
To be fair, you were beating me when it was just 1 point games.
Yeah, because I'm so smart. But I don't
right now.
Listen, I'm sorry you can't pick the Seahawks because it is the right choice. I hope the Patriots pull out for you because
that'd be great. That'd be awesome.
I'm glad you like them. I'm glad you're gonna enjoy rooting for them.
Yeah, hell yeah. Seahawks are 4.5 point favorites right now.
Yeah, no. The ESPN says the New England Patriots have 40% chance to win.
Yeah, that might be a little high, honestly.
Solid 35.
Yeah, I mean they're both 14-3 teams, you know.
Yeah, but we all know the truth. There's numbers and then there's context to numbers. Context is king for a reason, man. Numbers don't mean shit if you don't understand the context. That's why I fight you on the Tua Shador stat, because it's like, bro.
So I know
the context of Tua.
Here's something that's very, very funny that somebody broke down. Somebody broke down the Patriots schedule.
Oh God.
Because somebody said,
okay, it's still the NFL, people. Calm down. All right.
All right, listen to this. Here, let me copy the image and send it to you.
NFL's not easy.
100%. The Patriots have played a bunch of tomato cans, but that doesn't mean they aren't good. Here's their schedule. Week 1, the team they played fired their coach. Week 2, the team they played fired their coach, and they lost. That was the Raiders. Week 3, the team they played fired their coach.
They didn't fire the coach the week they lost or anything like that.
No, but the team that they were playing ended up firing their coach.
Yes.
Week 4, NFC South. No team had a winning record. Week 5, fired coach. Week 6, NFC South. Week 7, fired coach. Week 8, fired coach. Week 9, fired coach. Week 10, NFC South. Week 11, Jets. I love that that's just. Week 12, Bengals. Week 13, fired head coach. Week 15 fired head coach. Week 16 fired head coach.
Oh
Week
my
17
God.
Jets. Week 18 fired head coach, dude.
Speaking of the Bills firing their head coach, they've hired the offensive coordinator as the new head coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aren't there
Joe
like
Brady.
top tier coaches just lying around right now?
No. It's the end of the hiring cycle. They're all gone.
Oh, really?
That's why the Browns are scraping the barrel.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, yeah, the
And
Bills just kept it internal, dude. Do we even know
a lot of
who's
people
offensive
do that.
coordinators?
And maybe Joe Brady's good. I don't know. Josh Allen made up for a lot of that offense, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
this Patriots schedule is insane when you break it down like this.
That is fucking hilarious. I don't know why we didn't like realize that's. You should have led them. You should have started the episode with that.
Dude, playing 11 teams that would go on to fire their head coach.
Out of 14
11.
games, 15 games.
They won 13 games. 11 fired their head coach. And that's not even counting 2 Jets games.
Well, what's going on this season? Let's talk about that, man. That's a lot of head coach firing, or is that normal?
It is.
Amount?
No, it's high. It's high.
That's
I think
high,
it's
right?
I think it's one shy of the record.
Oh,
10 head coaching vacancies. It's typically between 6 and 8. Typically.
Average
so
6 and
10. Yeah. So 10's a lot. Mm-hmm. Fun stuff.
Anyway, okay. Well, I'm glad we've settled our picks for the Gridiron Guarantee because we're not going to do any betting. We can do betting next week.
We're going to lock it in next week. But see, could change. K-Dog. Maybe the Patriots. Maybe Sam Darnold's oblique injury comes back. And he's hurt.
He looked good.
He's out for the Super Bowl. What if that news comes in?
Really good to me. He only had one real bad hit during that game. I think he's okay.
What if next week it's like, oh, Sam Darnold injured his oblique. He's out for the Super Bowl.
Who's our backup?
Drew Lock.
Is it Cooper? Drew Lock.
Former Broncos starting QB.
Not good.
Definitely Stidham level, maybe lower.
Yeah. Somebody calls Stidham. All right. Well, I'm probably going to stick with the Seahawks. I hope he's not injured again. He looked fine.
Even if Darnold's injured, I would still stick with the Hawks. That's crazy.
I mean, that's what I was asking about the backup. I'm like, we'll probably be fine, but also,
I'm going with Drake May, baby.
It's gonna be Mayday.
Breaker. Mayday.
For the Patriots. It's gonna be crash landing, bro. It's gonna be fucking bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad Bad Bunny's gonna be there though. That's gonna give me something to look forward to because halftime's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be so bad by halftime.
I just don't care for his music, man. I tried so many times.
Bad Bunny?
Yeah, I just
what
don't.
Era? What era of Bad Bunny?
I listen to his discography, dog. That's what I do when I check out artists. I listen from the beginning to the current. Their main albums. I don't listen to like all their features or like their singles. I listen to albums they've released.
Bad Bunny's kind of like a Lil Jon, where like his features were better than his main shit. But he's good. I mean, I don't know, dude. That's just like I don't even know what to call it anymore. I guess the Gen Z style. You're old. That's what I'm trying to say.
I am old.
You're just old. It's fine. It's
like I like to say to everybody my age, we're not the target audience anymore.
I mean, I like that.
It's not for us. Wait, I've got a couple years on you.
Well, they got Green Day going too for you, right? You like Green Day.
That's the pregame show. Which hell yeah, Green Day is lit. I love Green Day so much.
I never really,
yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Green Day's top 3 artists for me.
What the? Whoa, dude, chill the fuck out.
Growing up,
like I don't hate Green Day or anything, but like
my favorite 3 artists growing up, I memorized I still have like 5 Green Day albums memorized. Green Day, Gorillaz, Kanye West. Those are my 3 artists growing up.
Still Kanye, huh? Good on you.
Green Day sick. Gorillaz sick.
Gorillaz,
not
top 3.
100%. Gorillaz. You kidding me, dog? You kidding me?
Our music tastes are just different. That's okay. We're just in different worlds.
Grab your accordion, dog.
Yeah, I know. It's like my brain goes to like Astor Piazzolla, who's a famous Argentinian accordion player and composer, and like that's like one of my number one musicians, top three. Like that's where my brain goes. We talk top three artists of all time, bro. Not Green Day. Again, I like Green Day's fine. It's fine. I don't hate it or
They're
anything.
one of the greatest bands of all time.
Bands. Okay, maybe we're saying like rock band or something. We can like nicheify it a little bit. I can maybe agree with you, but just to say like, but there's a lot of art in the world, a lot of history. Mozart,
Give me Green Day. I would rather listen to Green Day than Mozart.
Again, I respect your opinion. I respect it. That's not a bad thing.
You don't. Like it's fine.
I know I do. Listen, I can't expect everybody to like Mozart.
You respect that art's subjective and that I have my own opinion. Yeah, you don't respect my opinion.
I do respect it because you're a human being. And all humans deserve respect. God damn it.
I mean, just roll the clip back of me rolling my eyes so hard I thought they were going to pop out when you were like, well, I was thinking of an accordion composer. I was like, I was like,
I've shown you. I'm going to put in Astor Piazzolla right at this spot of the podcast.
Versailles. Yeah.
Versailles. Mm-hmm. That's Visual K. They're not in my top three, but they're out there.
They keep showing up on my YouTube algorithm, man.
Good.
Never click on it, and it's always the same video. Every other video on my main feed changes. That one just keeps on bobbing.
So, pro tip: there's 3 dots on a YouTube video that you can click on, and there's a little option where you say,
I know.
You say not interested.
I'm so lazy,
and then it doesn't show up anymore. That's why I got That's how I got rid of politics and news. I just every time I saw political anything, I would just say not interested, block channel, not interested, and I did it long enough, and I just finally stopped getting that shit. And it's so nice. I love YouTube again. It's like, oh my god, it's all music and shit now, and like how to program stuff. I'm like, yeah, this is what the fucking YouTube was invented for, not fucking politics.
Yeah. Fucking shorts, YouTube shorts, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's killing everything. It's killing society. But you know, whatever.
We could go down a rabbit hole. Save it for the theology. But
we're not going to get shadow banned for talking shit about YouTube shorts at all.
Oh, shit. That's where we are right now.
Oh, God. Let's end it. Let's get the fuck out of here.
End it. Just end it.
We got shit to do.
All right. From Gridiron Thunder. I'm Thor. He's been Kevin. Till next week.
Bye, everybody. It's been fun. It's been real. Bye-bye.